Kia ora, Aquarius. This is your reading for this full moon. It is in Pisces and it's the 30th of August today, so it's happening at its peak. Of course, these things resonate and reverberate way before and way beyond. So let's see. Aquarius, what have we got today? We go through and clarify on this channel. We do clarify. And thanks for you like, shares, subscribes, comments, all of that wonderful stuff. It really helps Aquarius for me to continue with this channel. We'll just get one more card. I've got a rock mineral crystal card for you that's face down. We'll pull it out at the end to see if it relates in any way to this reading. So we just need one more card, please. Aquarius, what are you up to? I hope you're having a nice time of it lately. Whatever you happen to be doing. We come out here, Aquarius. Maybe some of you have been travelling. Maybe you're about to. Or maybe, you know, it's just like a leap of faith. There's been a leap of faith. We're coming out with that initial card, the Fool. The Fool is about new growth, is about jumping off. Look, we're on we've turned a whole new page. The slate is clear. We're taking off. We don't really have humongous expectations or anything like that. We're just being free. We're just being free and feeling a level of freedom and new growth within that, whether that's new growth within ourselves, whatever it happens to be, Aquarius. We then have the Princess of Swords. Now, the Princess is kind of exerting a lot of energy, but, you know, towards a target really that is covered in cloud. You don't know what is behind that cumulus, but you know it is going to be passing, to be dissipating at some point. This princess is like any sword in the court cards, is learning something in this process. Is there a situation, or has there been this sort of thing of feeling like you do have to defend yourself? But it's not so much about something external. It's more about a way, an operating mode that you have internally. This is just what I'm getting, and I don't always get that with the princess, actually. Whatever's going on here with the Fool leaping off, a little review of power dynamics with that princess, we come into what is a very fast card of a creation, really, at its height. We have the Chariot, moving very fast, balanced, and this is why the Chariot creates as it goes. The world is really literally sitting in your lap. It's pretty fabulous, fabulous. And then we have the Moon. Aquarius may be, for some of you, and do take what resonates, just leave what doesn't. For some of you, you may be finding some great insights here because there's a lot of space around you. There's a lot of space around you. This full moon time might be quite illuminating for some of you out there. But let's go through and we'll peel the layer back, as we always do. Let us see. We're looking at the Fool for Aquarius. What is the Fool for Aquarius here? The Fool is just one step away in a process. And when the Fool... when I was just talking about the Fool, we have to move through the Fool in order to come to this, which is the Magician. which is where we, having leapt off into this environment of incredible new growth without expectation, all of that, we get this wand. We understand that it is our will, our ability to make choices and act, that is how things come into form. With this princess in here, there may be a little, it could be a niggle of self-doubt that you've experienced or something like that. But beautiful to have the magician, the ability to move in many different, between different worlds, and bring thought into form, Aquarius, Let's look at this princess now. Princess of Swords, having a bit of a, we've got far too many. Bit of a sword fight up there. The sword fight. We've got a few too many, but I'll read them out quite quickly here. We're looking at this, this, is it an internal defensive thing? Or is it something that you need to defend, that is, you're defending yourself internally from something that's external, something that's separate from you, is it? Or is it something else, Aquarius? I guess that's the question. We've got the Ace of Swords. So we've got the Ace of Swords coming in, truth. What is right for you? We're all different. What is right for you? This is an opening, and it becomes very clear what is right for you, actually. And there's a level of control, whether it's something that you're feeling. We've got the Emperor here. There's a level of kind of Saturnian control that you're actually possibly understanding, is very, though I think you already do understand that Saturn's sort of the taskmaster that is Saturn, can be very, very helpful, to get certain tasks done in order to clear that away, in order to keep moving. I do get that quite strongly. Knight of Pentacles comes up. Very reliable, methodical approach to management, actually. Managing what you've created thus far, Aquarius. It feels like this reading is going all over the place. I mean, it's going far and wide. On a personal level, it's there's a lot of things for some of you, if this does resonate. There's a lot of things going on in your life at the moment, but you've been able to see how you can actually utilize more so your resources here. Anywho, let us look at the Chariot. The Chariot comes from those oceans that create all form. Now we're getting too many cards coming out. A transparency is what it's about here. We've got too many cards coming out, Aquarius. Five of Swords. Behaviours, maybe personal behaviours that we want to alter, change. We don't want to deal with those behaviours in other people either, because there's a deceptive quality about the Five of Swords. We've then got the Queen of Swords. Honesty. Are we all being confronted with our own personal checklist of honest, integrous operation and expression with others as much as with ourselves here? think this is a theme that's been kind of going in a circular motion through a lot of these readings. And with that, we've got the Three of Discs, working in collaboration, working with others to build something, to create a really solid foundation that you yourself are in such a good position to manage. But I think the key is a level of transparency here. Ooh. Now, Three of Wands goes with the Three of Discs pretty well. So we know where we're at. We know that path on which we are headed down. There's nothing really to stop you, Aquarius, now. It's as if you have been armed with, just one of those great times where you armed, maybe isn't the right word. You've had a few downloads of sorts, infused with new information is the way that I like to look at it. And there's a course. I think for some of you there is a course direction shift. As I said that, the Eight of Swords comes out. Are we bound by a particular way of doing things, or are we not? Are we bound by what we think we can achieve? What is our full potential? What can be? There are many potentials. There are many options here. When you understand that Eight of Swords, consummate card of self-limitation. Now we look at the moon. Excuse me. For Aquarius, I'm a bit tongue-tied today. I don't know why. We look at the moon. We are illuminated and infused with that kind of lunar light. And other times, we're fumbling around in the dark, which is often the case at a new moon time. I think I think there is some penny that's dropped here. We've got so many cards coming out all the time through this reading. Knight of Wands, impulsive, compulsive, fire of fire, Aquarius. But the thing is about this Knight of Wands is that there's no rumination. There's an immediacy about this fiery firebrand. There's no rumination. We don't need to chew something over so much. It's immediate action. Looking at the moon, maybe this full moon is like boom. It's spurring you into full-on action. Maybe in a new direction. Maybe continuing along in the direction that you have been going. It's like, and then beautiful Six of Cups. We get reminded of the ability to give without agenda, that feeling of offering a loving cup is not tied up with anything else. It's a gift. Interesting. So, where to next? Well, Pixie and Fairies. Let's get a glimmer. Pixie and Fairies. Yeah, things are moving pretty quickly for you, Aquarius. Luathus the Wild. It's not only about new growth, it's about an indomitable speed. That this sort of, whether it's a course direction shift, whether it's continuing on the same path, there's really no stopping you at the moment, Aquarius. It's pretty interesting. I might just get one more card, please, for Aquarius for that, Luathus. Is there something else with Luathus Yes, the journeyman, we have the foal again. There's something in the very nature of just leaping in and out there into the world that has been very, very impactful for you, Aquarius, at this time. Now, a rock mineral crystal. What have we got? Didn't you have this last time? Maybe. Shungite. This is like basically iron. Protection from modern ills, grounding, everyday healing, and purifying. So we get a little shungite to carry with us through this week of the full moon in Pisces. Aquarius, thank you for joining me. I hope you got something from this reading. We'll see you next time, and thanks for all your interactions, your likes and comments and all of that, shares, subscribes. Helps me immensely, and I appreciate that very much. Ka kite. Happy journeying. Toodaloo, Aquarius.